Welcome aboard Flight Simmers, my name is Rowan, and today we are going to be looking at the best freeware airports for Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2024. Now before we do look at the airports, I just want to say if you do enjoy this video or find any of this useful, please make sure you do click on that like and subscribe button because it does support the channel a lot. Now these airports aren't going to be in any particular order. In general, I just think they are the best freeware major airports in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So all of these airports have been downloaded from Flightsim.to, and we will be providing all of the links in the description in order to the ones which we display them for your convenience. The first airport which we're looking at is Oslo, located in Norway. The ICAO code is Echo November Golf Mike. As of 2020, they saw over 9 million passengers travel through there each year, and is the hub for Norwegian Air Shuttle, Scandinavian Airlines, and also the operating base for North Atlantic Airways. It is a fairly modern glass airport, meaning that you practically have a 360-degree view from inside of a terminal. It also has mostly a fully modelled interior as well, which is an option to install whether if your computer can handle it or not. It has an immense amount of detail on texturing, especially across the ground with the taxi lines and also taxiway signs, and has a fully modelled air traffic control tower with an interior with the displays which are appropriate for its location. The night lighting, as well as you saw in the first clip, is fairly good. We have a lot of floodlights which spill out light across different components of the aprons, which is correct, and it's not too overpowering either. In general, the modelling of the whole terminal is as accurate as what I could see on Google Maps, and is done to a great amount of quality as well. It also has some custom jetways, which are the straight ones which move only in one direction, as you can see right now with it connecting to the aircraft on the screen. And that pretty much concludes all of the different features for Oslo. Next up we have Kuwait International Airport. As you can guess, it is located in Kuwait. It has a ICAO code of Oscar Kilo 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 and is the hub for Kuwait Airways and Jazeera Airways. This airport serves more than 13 million passengers a year on average since it was completed in 2008, and also includes the private royal terminal in which their royal guests can arrive into Kuwait, as you can see right now. The modelling itself appears to be to a great quality, although the texturing is slightly lacking. However, we can let this slide, as some of the texturing is areas which we would not see from inside of the aircraft. It does include a partial interior with some animated passengers walking around to increase that level of immersion. It also heavily focuses on the modelling of the exterior and also other buildings around the airport, such as the bus depots, catering locations, and so on. They also modelled most of the city of Kuwait to replace all of the default buildings with more accurate custom built buildings to represent what Kuwait really looks like in real life. In general, the taxiways have also been retextured with the up-to-date taxiway signage, and also with the maintenance hangars with a lovely Airbus A340-300 aircraft, which is quite rare nowadays. Overall, for a freeware airport, it does have a great level of detail, which is acceptable for it being free, of course. And that's it for Kuwait. Next up we have Bergen Airport, and the ICAO code for this airport is Echo November Bravo Romeo, located in Norway once again, which sees roughly 6.3 million passengers per year, and has the airlines such as Scandinavian and also Norwegian Air Shuttle, who flies into Bergen on a regular basis. This airport comes with a fully custom modelled terminal with also fully custom jetways like in Oslo. It also comes with retextured taxiways which are very detailed and clear from the aircraft and in the sky, and also comes with up-to-date taxiway signage too. It does come with a partial modelled interior from the main terminal, however it is very basic with very little texturing. One thing which took me by surprise with this airport is the amount of clutter, especially with the surrounding areas of the airport with the parking. And then finally moving on, we do have a fully custom modelled air traffic control tower with a full interior, with monitors showing what looks to be real life images of the ramp, which is a nice touch too. The night lighting itself is quite excellent, with loads of floodlights in the appropriate locations and spilling off a correct amount of light into the ramp. And that pretty much sums up Bergen Airport. Next up we have the enhancement add-on for the Tokyo International Airport, which was initially released in World Update 1. The IKO for Tokyo is Romeo Juliet Tango Tango. Now, although most of the airport has already been built and modelled, there has been a couple changes to this airport, such as revisions to the runways and taxiways to match the new airfield map. There's also been a bunch of issues with wavy centre lines on the taxiways, which has now been aligned as much as possible, and then also the taxiway names has also been corrected and textured accordingly. There's also been some other minor fixes and additions, and also a fix for runway 23 with the ILS offset. And that pretty much sums up all of the enhancements, for which I think is a worthy download from Flightsim.to. And then the final, and probably what I think is the best airport, as you are probably already aware, is Gatwick Airport, which has the IKO code of Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. This airport by MKVY has been a popular one and still probably holds the record for the most downloads on Flightsim.to for a scenery. It is truly a feature-rich airport with excellent modelling, including brand new custom jetways, which I wasn't even aware of until I recently downloaded it. It is probably one of the most optimised airports considering how much detail has gone into it. Airside, you just keep finding more and more details, such as the sky bridge, de-icing pads, or even the fire training area. Even landside, there is loads of details, such as the different hotels like the Premier Inn and the Block Hotel, which is located on the South Terminal. It also has some animated features such as the tram which goes between the two terminals, and also the mainline trains which deliver passengers to Gatwick Airport from different locations of the UK. This airport also includes features such as VDGS, which is Visual Docking Guidance System, and the night lighting itself is excellent to a high level of detail. Some other features of Gatwick is that it does include the construction area, in which used to be the parking spot for the A380, and also a custom air traffic control tower, which has an interior on it as well. I have to say, you can just keep looking at this airport, looking at the different textures, modelling, and you will always find something new every single time you load it up. And that's it. Those are the 5 airports which we highly recommend downloading from Flightsim.to, which are free for you to use. So if you haven't downloaded them already, make sure you do, because they are free. If you don't like them, you can always uninstall them. You don't lose anything at all. Unfortunately, this does bring an end to this video. So if you did find this video useful in any way, make sure you do click on that like and subscribe button to help support the channel. And if you have found any other airports which you particularly like, make sure you comment them down below in the description, and we'll be sure to check them out at some time in the future. My name is Rowan, and you've been watching Information Alpha. See ya!